And we now have a special treat on this special day. We're up here with Sarah Jessica Parker. It has been too long since you've been on GMA. Great to have you back.
Thank
and
you.
what a
Thanks
day to have you
me.
back on.
Very eventful, very exciting.
Let's talk about your new movie, I Don't Know How She Does It. And this one had to hit home for you. A woman balancing her family, her job, her husband, her kids, all at the same time trying to hold it together.
Yeah, there were themes that were very familiar. There's an inner monologue that I immediately found relatable, but I think more importantly than my response relative to my life was what I knew to be very accurate about millions and millions and millions of working women, not just in this country, but I've traveled and just, arrived home from Western Europe and Eastern Europe and the UK, that this is a portrait of modern parenthood.
I can testify to that. Allie and I were watching on the couch the other night, and every single scene she's going, yes, 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 that's right. I mean, and what it was getting at are that real struggle that everyone has of when are you doing right by your kids, when are you doing right by your job, how do you try to make sure you're doing right by everyone?
Absolutely, and it's particular to women, but this is not just a story for women. It's really about this portrait of what it is to be a parent in these specific times in this economic climate, and how we are all, whether you work in the home or outside the home, this very noble search, this endeavor, the pursuit for balance, and some people are working because they have to, some people are working because they want to, and there's combinations of that, and we all want to be, as women, loved and well thought of at home by the people that are most important to us, but of course well regarded professionally, and how do you be a woman in a typically traditional, male environment, and still have your maternal instincts met, and it's a really complicated life, and it's I hope we told the story with humor and showed the absurdities of parenthood, but also that it can be painful and complicated for husbands and wives and partners,
and you don't leave the husbands out of it as well. Greg Kinnear does a terrific job as well.
And
fantastic.
Pierce Brosnan as the temptation.
Let's show a little bit of it.
Hey, I gotta go.
No, wait, can you just wait 1 second while I take a really quick shower?
Where the hell is Paula? She's been late every day this week. Honestly, I'm gonna talk to her.
Oh no, Richard, please don't talk to her. Please, if we don't keep her happy, she'll leave.
Would that be the worst thing in the world?
Frankly, at this point, it would be easier if you left. You know what I mean?
No, ouch.
She doesn't mean that. But you have people in your life, like wonderful babysitters that you're enormously reliant upon, and you remove, it's like Jenga. You remove one, it's a house of cards.
I don't think you've been on here since the twins came.
Oh.
Right on Tabitha. And we all love so much those pictures that were in Vogue over the summer. What a beautiful spread for your family. So how is it all going with this big new family?
It's wonderfully complicated. It's, as one character says, I think directly from Alison Pearson's novel, I don't know how she does it, it's mothers are the traffic controllers of this amazing complicated traffic space, and it's complicated, and it's basically everything I ever wanted. It's an enormous blessing. They're a delight. They're challenging. They're two, and there's two of them, and they are. It's just it's enriched our lives in ways that I couldn't possibly express. If you gave me maybe a couple shows to talk about it, no, I'm kidding.
But what is it toughest for you when you're dealing with going to work? You're working very, very hard, and mommy has to go.
I think it's most difficult at the most surprising moments. You plan to be away, and it's a finite period of time, and you can sort of reconcile, make sense of it. And then something happens, and you have to leave unexpectedly, say, to go out for a work thing that you didn't plan, and all of a sudden that's the moment where it breaks you. Like the other night I had to do something, and I had been away, and it was just far more painful than knowing in my head I'm away for 7 days, and maybe other mothers can relate to that, and fathers. It's surprising the things that are painful, or the things that you feel the most conflict about, or these measures of guilt that show up. And
one of the things Allie was telling me is, in some way, your character in this movie is the anti-Carrie Bradshaw.
Yes.
So different from the character that became an icon for so many. Do you miss Carrie at all?
I think I missed the company I kept. I think I missed the familiarity of those, 200 people that I spent 12 years with, shooting on the streets of New York the way we did, and playing somebody that was not familiar to me personally, but was so intimate with me in a lot of ways. I love, the stories we got to tell, but I miss the people. And then to play a person like Kate Reddy, who is in many ways more resonant relative to my life, has been a really nice experience in a way, because it seemed like an ideal departure to make, and something that I thought could also connect with women in an entirely different way. And I feel this enormous amount of gratitude to this audience that has been with me for a while, and so I feel like I get to tell another story for women.
Well, you certainly do. The movie is called I Don't Know How She Does It. Opens on September 16th.
Yes.
Thanks a lot for coming.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely.
So nice to see you. Love to Allie.
Thank you.